Summertime and the living is easy, especially with watermelons. There's something magical about this time of year when the days are long, the sun is bright, and the air is filled with the promise of relaxation and fun. Nothing says summer like a big, juicy watermelon. Its vibrant green rind and succulent red flesh are iconic symbols of the season. Just the sight of a watermelon can bring back memories of childhood summers, family gatherings, and lazy afternoons. It's the king of picnics, the star of BBQs, and the ultimate thirst quencher on a scorching hot day. Whether you're at a beach party, a backyard barbecue, or a simple picnic in the park, watermelon is always a welcome guest. We all love biting into that refreshing, sweet, and slightly crunchy fruit. The first bite is always the best, with juice running down your chin and that unmistakable burst of flavor that screams summer. But have you ever stopped to think about the journey that watermelon takes from a tiny seed to your plate? It's a journey that starts with a single seed, planted with care and hope. It's a fascinating process that involves sweat, skill, and a whole lot of dedication from watermelon farmers. These farmers work tirelessly, nurturing the plants through every stage of growth. They battle scorching sun, pesky critters, and back-breaking labor to bring us the perfect summer treat. Every day they face challenges that test their resolve and expertise. And trust me, after spending some time on watermelon farms, I can tell you, it's not as easy as it looks. The work is grueling, but the reward is worth it when you see those beautiful watermelons ready for harvest. So let's dive right in and take a closer look at the world of watermelon harvesting. From the planting of seeds to the careful tending of the plants, and finally, the harvest. It's a journey filled with hard work and dedication. Get ready to get your hands dirty. Figuratively, of course, as we explore the journey of this beloved fruit from field to table. You'll gain a new appreciation for every bite of watermelon you enjoy this summer. Sunshine and water, a watermelon's paradise. Watermelons, like most of us, love to soak up the sun. These thirsty fruits thrive in hot, sunny climates with long growing seasons. Think warm days, cool nights, and plenty of sunshine. That's a watermelon's paradise. Of course, they also need lots of water to grow big and juicy. Farmers carefully irrigate their fields, making sure the soil is consistently moist but not waterlogged. Speaking of soil, watermelons prefer sandy, well-drained soil that allows their roots to spread freely. Getting the growing conditions just right is crucial for a successful harvest. It's a delicate balance, and farmers use their knowledge and experience to create the perfect environment for these thirsty fruits to flourish. Is it ripe yet? The Watermelon Whisperer's secrets. Knowing when to harvest a watermelon is both an art and a science. It's a delicate balance that requires experience, intuition, and a keen eye for detail. Pick it too early, and you'll end up with a bland, disappointing fruit. The sweetness and juiciness just won't be there. Wait too long and it might rot in the field. Talk about pressure. The perfect moment can be fleeting, and missing it means wasted effort and lost produce. Thankfully, watermelon whisperers, experienced farmers, have a few tricks up their sleeves to determine ripeness. These methods have been passed down through generations and refined over time. One method is checking the field spot. This is the area where the watermelon rests on the ground. As the watermelon ripens on the ground, the spot where it touches the soil turns from white to a creamy yellow color. This change in color is a reliable indicator of ripeness. Another technique is the knock test. This involves giving the watermelon a gentle thump. Give the watermelon a good thump and listen carefully. The sound it makes can tell you a lot about its ripeness. A ripe melon will have a deep, hollow sound, while an unripe one will sound dull. This auditory cue is something that experienced farmers can recognize instantly. And then there's the tendril test. This method involves looking at the small, curly tendrils near the stem of the watermelon. Look at the curly tendril closest to the stem. Its condition can give you a clue about the watermelon's readiness. If it's brown and dry, that's a good sign that the watermelon is ready to be picked. This method is particularly useful when combined with the other techniques. By using these methods together, farmers can ensure they harvest watermelons at the peak of ripeness, delivering the sweetest, juiciest fruit to your table. Picking perfection from vine to truck. Once the watermelons are deemed ripe and ready, it's time for the harvest. Now, you might be picturing a leisurely stroll through the field, plucking watermelons at your own pace. But the reality is a lot more fast-paced and physically demanding, especially on large farms. Manual harvesting is still common, with teams of workers fanning out across the field, carefully cutting each ripe watermelon from the vine. They then carry these heavy melons to waiting trucks, often in scorching heat. It's back-breaking work. Some farms utilize mechanical harvesters, which use conveyor belts and rotating brushes to lift and load the watermelons onto trucks. These machines can significantly speed up the process, especially for large-scale operations. Section 5. Watermelons on the move. A delicate journey. Once harvested, watermelons begin a delicate journey from the field to your local grocery store. First, they're transported to packing houses where they're sorted, washed, and graded based on size, shape, and quality. Sorting watermelons is crucial to ensure that only the best ones make it to consumers. Any damaged or unripe watermelons are separated out, and some are even used for other purposes like livestock feed or juicing. After sorting and washing, the watermelons are carefully packed into boxes or crates, ready for their final journey to distribution centers and eventually to your local supermarket. Throughout this journey, temperature control is crucial to maintain the freshness and quality of the watermelons. Section 6. Battling the elements. A farmer's never-ending struggle. Watermelon farming may seem idyllic, but the reality is that farmers face a constant battle against Mother Nature and other challenges. From unpredictable weather patterns to pesky pests and diseases, there are countless obstacles that can wipe out an entire crop. Drought, extreme heat, and heavy rains can all spell disaster for watermelon crops. And then there are insects like aphids, beetles, and vine borers that can damage plants and fruit. Diseases like powdery mildew and root rot can also wreak havoc on watermelon fields. Farmers have to be vigilant, constantly monitoring their crops and taking preventative measures to protect their precious watermelons. They utilize integrated pest management techniques, rotate crops, and invest in research and technology to stay one step ahead of these challenges. Section 7. The human touch. Why watermelon farming matters. Watermelon farming is more than just a job, it's a way of life. It's a tradition passed down through generations, a craft honed over years of experience and dedication. It's about family traditions, community spirit, and a deep connection to the land. These farmers are the backbone of rural communities, bringing people together through shared labor and mutual support. These farmers work tirelessly, often under challenging conditions, to bring us the perfect summer treat. They rise with the sun and toil under its heat, ensuring that each watermelon is grown to perfection. The next time you slice open a watermelon, take a moment to appreciate the hard work and dedication that went into getting it to your table. Think about the countless hours spent in the fields, the careful tending of each plant, and the joy of a successful harvest. From planting the seeds to harvesting the fruit, every step of the process involves human hands and a deep understanding of nature's rhythms. It's a delicate balance of science and art, requiring knowledge of soil, weather patterns, and plant health. Watermelon farming is a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to work in harmony with nature to produce food that nourishes and delights us. It's a celebration of the earth's bounty and the human spirit's resilience. It's a reminder that even the simplest pleasures in life are often the result of extraordinary effort and dedication. So, the next time you enjoy a juicy slice of watermelon, remember the farmers who made it possible and the rich tradition they uphold with every harvest. Section 8. A sweet reward. Enjoying the fruits of their labor. So, there you have it. The incredible journey of the watermelon from field to table. It's a story of sweat equity, dedication to quality, and a healthy respect for the power of Mother Nature. Next time you bite into a juicy slice of watermelon, remember the hard-working farmers who made it all possible. Savor the sweetness, appreciate the crunch, and know that you're experiencing the fruits of their labor. And hey, if you ever get the chance to thank a farmer, go for it. They deserve all the credit for bringing this summertime staple to our tables.